Hey guys, good day. We are now on the third game for this February 19 NBA Game Day edition. This is the game between Chicago Bulls and Philadelphia 76ers, an Eastern Conference battle here. Before we start doing this one, I'm just inviting everyone who have not subscribed to our YouTube account or YouTube channel yet, pass a baller to hit on that subscribe button below, and please include that bell logo beside it. That way, automatically you guys will be informed as soon as we have a new video up. Let's take a look at the standings of these two teams. Again, both teams belong to the Eastern Conference, and let's start with the Philadelphia 76ers. Well, they're just the number one team in the East. No biggie. Well, they got 19 wins and 10 losses. And they just won their last game, and that was against Houston Rockets, and they won it by 5 points. Um, for their last 10 games, they have won 6 times. So actually, they had this uncanny losing streak because it's so weird that the 76ers would have such losing streak, but it's good that they were able to recover, and they're now back in winning in the winning column, and they're looking to add another to it and start a new winning streak of their own. For the Chicago Bulls, they are at number 9 of the Eastern Conference with 12 wins and 15 losses. Good thing for Chicago Bulls is that they are in the back-to-back wins, so they're actually uh, trying to push and trying to make it to the playoffs still, even though they're actually missing 3 of their guys. They don't have McCannon. They don't have Porter. And who's that? The other one that they're missing? Hutchison. There you go. So they're missing 3 of those guys, and those 3 could easily contribute to around 40 to 50 points in each night, man. So they're actually doing well. They're doing great. Just imagine if they'd be back, then maybe Chicago can indeed make it to the top 8. Although there's a new format for the playoffs now, but yeah, I'm just used to that top 8 thing. Anyway, there you go. So let's take a look at the details of this game. This one would be played at Philadelphia, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. That's 8:30 a.m. Manila or Pasay time. So the spread given, this one's huge, huh? Philadelphia is -9, Chicago +9. So I've already mentioned those who are out for Chicago. Let me see who will be out for the Philadelphia 76ers. For Philadelphia, it's Shake Milton, who has really missed a lot of their games previously. And there's this other player who didn't play the last time out. Good thing that they won, and that is their guard, Ben Simmons. Let me see what the status is. It says here that Simmons is probable this Friday, and highly likely he would be playing on this game. Okay, so what do we have here? No doubt that Philadelphia is way better than Chicago Bulls right now. I mean, they got Embiid, they got Simmons, who would possibly play on this. They got Tobias Harris, they got Dwight Howard as a backup for Embiid. They have surrounded Embiid with a lot of shooters with Green and Curry. The thing here is that the question rather is that would Philadelphia be able to cover that 9 points as the spread? Let me just check on something in here real quick. Because Chicago has been winning, man. They lost their last 2 games. And for Philadelphia, they won their last game. It's just that they only won it by 5 points. And that was against Houston Rockets. But tell you what, I'm not sure if you guys were actually able to capture that game, but what happened there was that towards the end of the game, John Wall's 3-point shooting got hot. I think John Wall made 3 straight shots there, which cut down the lead into 5. For Chicago Bulls, the last 2 games that they won were against Indiana Pacers. They won it by 8, and Detroit Pistons, they won it by 3 points. Um, Yeah, Chicago has been fighting hard. This one's hard though. What made this hard is the spread. But I think Philadelphia 76ers would I'll be siding with Philadelphia 76ers on this. I know it may confuse us since as to why I'm picking Philadelphia, since they just won by 5 against Houston Rockets. Houston Rockets, which is a banged up team as well. They're missing a lot of their players. But again, remind you, on that game against against Houston Rockets, they were up by double digits almost the entire game. It's just that towards the last 3 minutes, John Wall, got crazy in his 3-point shooting and made consecutive shots. At the same time, Ben Simmons wasn't there, and Ben Simmons might be playing or is really expected to suit up on this game. So I'm just looking, and I'm just thinking and expecting that Philadelphia 76ers would really be able to flex their muscle on this one. I think they relaxed too early last game against Houston Rockets. And with that said, I know they will be a bit more careful this time because, Chicago Bulls for sure would be fighting for their life for the entirety of the game. Especially they have Zach LaVine, and they got some help from Thaddeus Young and White. So I'm pretty sure that Joel Embiid, along with his boys, respect that one. So they'll be flexing their muscles, and they're not gonna let Chicago Bulls come any near, regardless of the time left of the game. All right, they don't want to be in trouble like the way Philadelphia was with Houston the last game that they had. All right, so I'm picking Philadelphia on this one. It's a bit huge, -9. So if you guys are not comfortable with that, it's totally fine. But again, if I were to pick between these two, I'm gonna still side with the number one team of the Eastern Conference, Philadelphia 76ers. Peace out, pass the love, and God bless.